Top news headlines. Board examination 2020 begins in Manipur. Rise in coronavirus cases in China. Death toll mounts to over 1,700. And Dr. Kishan, Token and Rajan remembered on 11th death anniversary. Welcome to Times of Manipur Television News today at 1 p.m. I'm Loving Rimai with you. Now let's take a look at the news in details. A total of 38,664 students are appearing in the High School Leaving Certificate Examination HSLC 2020, which began today. Security has been tightened at 140 centers spread across 16 districts of the state. Parents and guardians were seen dropping their children at the centers for the board examination. Traffic was disrupted due to the movement of a large number of candidates in Imphal city. Altogether, 428 students in Moray are appearing in the HSLC examination 2020. Security has been beefed up at two examination centers, Moray Government Higher Secondary School and St. George High School, where CCTV cameras have been installed. Volunteers of Cookie Students Organization KSO Moray were also present near the campuses of the schools to ensure smooth conduct of the examination. In Bishnupur, 401 students of 14 schools under ZEO Zone 4 Bishnupur are also appearing in the board examination 2020. At Kwakta Center under Bishnupur district, altogether 164 students are appearing in the Class 10 examination. A total of 3,721 students are taking the examination in Bishnupur district. The number of reported new cases of coronavirus in China's Hubei province rose today after 2 days of falls as authorities imposed tough new restrictions on movement to prevent the spread of the disease, which has now killed more than 1,700 people, a media report said. The tighter lockdown on the central province, where the flu-like virus originated in December, came as American passengers were taken off a cruise liner on Sunday to fly home after being quarantined for 2 weeks off Japan. 70 new coronavirus cases were confirmed on board the Diamond Princess, where 3,700 passengers and crew have been held since February 3. Some 355 people on board have tested positive for the disease, by far the largest cluster of cases outside China. Canadian, Italian, South Korean and Hong Kong passengers were expected to follow soon after the government also announced plans to repatriate passengers. In Hubei province, the epicenter of the outbreak, health officials reported 1,933 new cases and 100 new deaths on February 16, the lowest daily death count since February 11. The number of new cases rose nearly 5% from the previous day, but the number of deaths fell from 139. Mapari Ningsingkol Loop Manil today observed the 11th death anniversary of Dr. T.H. Kishan, Y. Token and A. Rajan at Mapari Ningsingkol, located near Chairap Court in Uripok, Imphal. Manipur Human Rights Commission Acting Chairperson Khaidem Mani Manil Chairman Soram Tikendrajit and All Manipur Working Journalists Union Amju President Bijoy Kakching Tabam shared the dice at the occasion. In his speech, Manil Secretary Yumlambam Kapoor said that people should not forget the works and activities carried out by social organizations in the state during the hardest of times. He also appealed to all civil society organizations in Manipur to work hand in hand for the betterment of the society. He also urged the masses to support Manil in organizing this event to remember the three departed souls. A 6-day short-term courses in SPSS for teachers has kick-started today at UGC Human Resource Development Center of Manipur University, Kanchipur. Mathematical and Physical Science Dean, Manipur University, K. Yugindro Singh, Punjab University Professor Suresh Kumar Sharma, UGH Human Resource Center Director Professor L. Tomba Singh and other distinguished personalities attended the inaugural function. The course will continue till 22nd of February. Special Task Force of All Manipur Students Union AMSU will intensify monitoring of educational institutions across the state to bring quality education. Through a press release, AMSU also said that it believes in regular teaching and learning process in every school rather than getting serious during examination time. AMSU further informed that the union will not monitor the ongoing Class 10 and 12 examinations on daily basis. However, union's special task force is all set to inspect the examination centers. The union sought support from everyone in its effort to bring quality education in Manipur. Hayrok Assembly Youth Congress Committee and Taubal District Youth Congress jointly launched the National Register of Unemployed during a function at Hayrok residence of MPCC President M. Okandro yesterday. Indian Youth Congress Secretary in charge Manipur Chapter Sarifa Rahman, Manipur Youth Congress President Amir Hussain and President Hayrok Block Congress Committee T.H. Ranjan were present at the occasion. Anyone can register in the National Register of Unemployment by giving a missed call to mobile number 8151994411. Meanwhile, a protest rally against hike in LPG prices was taken out from Hayrok Part 2 Mayai Lekai and culminated at Hayrok Bazaar yesterday, which was followed by a sit-in protest at Hayrok Market against the price hike. Drive against illegal poppy plantation in different hill ranges of Tengnoupal district intensified under Tengnoupal Police and Narcotic and Affairs of Border NAB, a team led by District Superintendent of Police T.H. Vikramjit, Additional Superintendent of Police Operations M. Amit, Machi Police Station Officer in Charge, and NAB personnel destroyed around 22 acres of illegal poppy plantations along the Samukom Hill Ranges located under Machu Police Station of Tengnoupal yesterday. Manipuri Battalion of 9th Sector Assam Rifles celebrated Luiru Panit Festival and organized a community service at Riha village, Yangon in Ukhrul district yesterday. The festival commenced with offering of prayers followed by a cultural program. During the event, interaction with locals was also carried out. In addition, a sports equipment distribution ceremony was also organized, during which the battalion distributed sports equipment related to handball, volleyball, etc. to the youth of the village in order to promote sports and fitness under Fit India movement. In continuation of the civic outreach initiatives, Taubal Battalion of 9th Sector Assam Rifles, along with Social, Educational and Cultural Development Organization, SECDO, Taubal Khetri Lekai and Shetri Lekai Women Development Association organized a health awareness campaign at Taubal Khetri Lekai yesterday. An informative lecture on importance of blood donation, health hygiene and sanitation by the Regimental Medical Officer RMO was held, which was followed by a medical checkup of locals by the battalion medical team. A blood donation camp was also organized by District Hospital, Taubal and Krishna Diagnostic, Taubal. The camp received overwhelming response of locals, and over 50 locals donated blood during the camp. The blood donors were also given donor cards after donation of blood. The battalion also participated in the blood donation camp. The budget session of the 5th sitting of the 8th Mizoram Legislative Assembly began today. Media reports say Governor P.S. Sridharan Pillai gave his maiden speech in the Assembly. The session will conclude on March 14 next. Assembly's Under-Secretary Lalthang Mawia said at least 433 start questions and 240 unstart questions have been submitted for discussion during the budget session. He also said Chief Minister Zoramthanga, who also holds finance portfolio, will present the annual budget on Wednesday. Meanwhile, 4 government bills, 57 private resolutions and 1 official resolution have been submitted to be tabled at the House, the Assembly Under-Secretary further informed. A new species of orchid, Spathoglottis arunachalensis, has been discovered from West Kameng district in Arunachal Pradesh. The new species has been officially named and published in the current issue of the International Journal of Plant Taxonomy, Phytotaxa, co-authored by Dr. Jambai Sringh of the Orchid Research Centre, ORC, TP, and Dr. Kothareddy Prasad of the Botanical Survey of India, Hyderabad. It was found at the Sessa Orchid Sanctuary. They informed that the genus Spathoglottis consists of about 50 species, of which only 4, including the new discovery, are found in India. In a historic judgment, the Supreme Court has ordered the Centre to ensure that women officers are given permanent commission (PC) in the Army, while adding that the officers will be now eligible for command posting. As per media reports in its verdict on Centre's appeal against the Delhi High Court direction, the Supreme Court today said the permanent commission will apply to all women officers in the Army in service, irrespective of their years of service. The Supreme Court also directed the Centre to grant permanent commission within 3 months to all women officers in Army who opt for it. The Supreme Court added that all terms of appointments of women officers shall be same as their male counterparts, rejecting Centre's opposition to permanent commission to women officers, citing physiological features. The Supreme Court said this mindset must change as it perpetuates gender stereotypes. India yesterday rejected UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres' offer to mediate on the Kashmir issue and said the only issue to be addressed is the vacation of territories illegally occupied by Pakistan. According to a media report, Guterres made the offer to mediate while addressing a news conference in Islamabad after his meeting with Pakistan's Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi. He also said it is important for India and Pakistan to de-escalate military and verbally and exercise maximum restraint. The Indian side also called on Guterres to emphasize on the imperative for Pakistan to take credible, sustained and irreversible action to put an end to cross-border terrorism against India, which threatens the most fundamental human right, the right to life of the people of India, including in Jammu and Kashmir. Tensions between India and Pakistan spiked last August after New Delhi revoked Jammu and Kashmir's special status and split the state into 2 union territories. Now let's take a look at the sports news. World Junior 400-meter champion and Asian Games silver medalist Hima Das will focus on the 200-meter this season, which drastically reduces her chances of qualifying for an individual event for the Olympics. Hima will switch back to the 400 meters only next year, as her training regimen was affected for the speed and endurance race because of a reoccurring fever, costing her 3 weeks of training over December and January. On top of that, a back injury which put paid to her plans of qualifying for the World Championships last year has set her back. Hima's personal best in the 200 is 23.10 seconds, clocked in mid-2018, leaving her with a mountain to climb to meet the entry standards for the Games set at 22.80 seconds. The 3-day International Paragliding Accuracy Championship successfully concluded in Mizoram's Serchhip yesterday, with Chief Minister Zoramthanga gracing the closing ceremony as the chief guest. Zoramthanga expressed his gratitude that the sporting event, the first of its kind hosted by Mizoram, was concluded successfully. He hoped more events of similar kind will take place in the future with even greater participants, especially from the youth in the state. During the 3-day event, which saw 23 participants, South Korea won the first prize in both men and women categories and also stood first in the team competition. 23 participants from India, Afghanistan, Kazakhstan and South Korea competed in rounds of 8. The first prize carried a cash award of €2,000, while second prize carried €1,500 and third prize €1,300 in both the categories. Pakistan were crowned Kabaddi World Cup champions yesterday after narrowly beating an official team of arch-rivals India in the final, fighting back in the second half to secure a 43-41 win in front of thousands of spectators in Lahore. Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan took to Twitter to congratulate the team on the victory. The tournament itself was marred in controversy even before the start. Around 45 players, accompanied by a group of some 12 officials and coaches, had travelled to Pakistan without any official permission or clearance from the Indian government to participate in the tournament called Kabaddi World Cup, according to media reports. Now let's take a look at some of the local newspaper headlines.
The Shanghai Express. Staff quarters now adjourn Lilong Community Health Center. Arvind Kejriwal and 6 ministers take oath for third term in office. National Investigation Agency files charge sheet against NSG and IM man. Alternatives of poppy plantation explored. KYKL celebrates MYL Raising Day. The People's Chronicle. Chief Minister reaffirms vow to work for public welfare. Delhi gave new politics for building 21st century India. Manipur Human Rights Commission scans Kangpokpi police station over custodial debt. Sluggish National Highway No. 2 job causing traffic congestion. Imphal Free Press. Government committed to people's welfare, says Chief Minister. Arvind Kejriwal, a glance at life before politics. Japan Manipur agreement held. Custodial debt case. Manipur Human Rights Commission conducts spot inquiry at Kangpokpi police station. Panthoibi Housing's chairman, 3 staffs bail.
Before we end the bulletin, the top news headlines once again. Board examination 2020 begins in Manipur. Rise in coronavirus cases in China, death toll amounts to over 1,700. And Dr. Kishan, Token and Rajan remembered on 11th death anniversary. That's all for the news today at 1 p.m. Thank you for watching.